until you came. That was touching. I thank everybody here who joined in thanking God with me and with Holy Rosary Sisters today for the events we are celebrating. I am very thankful to God that I lived up to this stage to see the fruits of the activities that God, and I believe God inspired me to initiate. And I thank all those who have collaborated over the years, especially our own sisters at the various leadership levels. To different degrees, our sisters have supported this emergence of a new expression of the charism of the Holy Rosary Sisters. One of the latest is obtaining funds to construct that new building. The top floor is called Ifendu Resource Center, where we will continue and maybe do more of what we have been doing. Thank you so much for your worship. Thank you. The other servants are students from Queen of the Rosary Secondary School, our neighbors over there. In the early to mid-1980s, I was on the staff in QRSS, Sudan. That time, Father Goddy, now Bishop, was one of our chaplains coming from the junior seminary. In 1985, I went on mission. I was sent on mission. Didn't waste time for the congregation to send me because I entered as a graduate. I was a science teacher. And then, because of what I received in mission, an idea started growing in me. Apart from teaching the subjects required, I was engaged in pastoral work. And one of the assignments I was entrusted with was working with the women. So, from that experience and other experiences, I began to feel a need for a higher degree. And the authorities granted it, and that enabled me to have a PhD in theological studies. My interest was not in armchair theology, but in theology that can help to transform lives. What did I see? What was it that I saw that made me think that I noticed that there are things that make women cry in the night and ask God that if reincarnation is true, in their next life they will not be women. N'ime abalị ha na-ede akwa nke elu wee na-asị Chukwu ọ bụrụ na ha n'ụwa n'eziokwu na ha pụta ụwa ọzọ na ha agaghị abụ nwaanyị. Ike ụfọdụ ụwa ndị na-ekwu ụdị akwa and many other manifestations. After Sierra Leone, should be understood as mutual subjection to each other for the sake of Christ. I said, in the Catholic heritage, so my church now also be here. Look at me, men around that here in church. Why do I not hear it itself? I can't put here every Saturday during wedding, and I cannot approach woman submit to your husband. The mother now, the highest authority, the magisterium in the church, has reinterpreted this. Now, behind us, the man is the head of the family. No, what are you? Like if we are the man and the woman together, put the head of the family. I give one more example, and then I will give one or two illustrations of people who have taken that to heart. And they are married, they call that they will not look ahead, they don't know. Not look ahead, and not in my honeymoon. Oh, it's not good. And when more families to have less of hell, but more of heaven. This is what has been driving the family. Another example, the 1971 document of the Synod of Bishops, called Justice in the World. Paragraph number 6, let me hear this. That action for social justice is an integral dimension of the preaching of the gospel. In other words, of the redemption of the human race. These documents are public. You can find them in the internet. Go to Vatican website. Just Google it. And you can read it in full. But I will suggest to you that you can just hold on to small. And so, these are some of the inspiring lines from the church's teaching. And it became a mission. It became like a call within a call to disseminate this information. Can you imagine? Whoever Uchem'S, or who even daughter age, or even follow age, Uchem'S equality, or even empowerment of women, or who can work a woman, can one who say, okay, no. Gender has to do with the unwritten agreements, unwritten arrangements in the society, whereby if somebody is doing something, you can say, oh, these are the activities women are allowed to do, or these are the things men are not allowed to do, and so on and so forth. It's social, it's cultural, and sometimes religious. Whereas the word sex, sex, has to do with the biological condition of
one of the sisters. Rose, because remember the holy rosary system. I know you have yours. This is the special one. In a very here. Let's have it. And the most powerful woman that has ever lived in history is our mother Mary. So,